Hey y'all, it's Melissa Sorrentino here to talk about the making Provgress. That's like where I'm here talking about the channel and about like life itself as an improviser sees the world. So that's me, improviser, looking at the world. Okay, so life being an improv, I have been kind of like yes-anding a lot of different YouTube algorithms telling me what I should be watching and listening to. And somehow I stumble often on Gary V, Gary Vaynerchuk. Yeah, you can't miss him. The dude puts out, he's like just churning content out constantly, which may be a little bit obnoxious, but I don't watch it all. I just watch what appeals to me. But of course, keeps on lifting up and like bubbling up to the tippy top of my algorithmic life viewpoint. So, something that I think it was him, God, I apologize if it wasn't from one of his videos, but I think it was from one of his, and he was saying something about the thing that distracts you is the thing you should be doing. What? And I'm like, shit. What distracts me is these videos. It's like what I want to do when I get up in the morning. I live alone, man. I'm divorced. I don't have any kids. I'm, very far from any family and kind of like out of the loop of anything of that. For many years, like long enough that it's like, those double Dutch ropes in other people's lives are going awfully fast for me to like just jump in at this point. But anyway, that's a longer story and somewhat boring. I am just finding that this fuels me. And I know this might sound a little bit dramatic, but, I don't do it for likes. I don't do it for shares or for, trying to monetize this or even really for like, oh, I have so much knowledge that I need to like give out to other people. I mean, I do feel that at this age, like coming out of my mouth is stuff that, 40 something Melissa really wishes early 20, well, really kind of mid 30s Melissa started to hit rough spots. Younger Melissa, I have a lot more in common with her than I did in my late and early 40s. Oh shit, did I just like give out my age? Anyway, so I'm distracted by these videos because they jazz me, they juice me. As Gary Vaynerchuk would say, they have me pumped. I'm fucking pumped when I'm doing these. And so that's telling. There's more to it than the fact that I'm sharing or garnering any kind of attention, although I'm sure that does help me feel less in a vacuum. Being in a vacuum and isolation, that's like suicide shit for people. Like for real. You can get to a level of depression that's that low, and y'all, I've been there. So I'm trying to keep myself from being there in making these videos, but it's very distracting to me. As in, for example, today I got up, I made my to-do list, and it has like some tasks, and some of them are boring, but some of them are perfectly unboring, interesting things that I should want to be doing, and I do want to do them, but I'm always like, oh, well, first I'll just make my video real quick. So, and that wasn't on my to-do list. So I'm looking at it, I'm saying, things that we have that we keep somehow accidentally producing, accidentally getting done every day. You look at your to-do list, maybe a bunch of shit's not checked off. But what did you do with your day? And, it is very interesting to start thinking about maybe that is my calling. Maybe that's closer to my product and service that I'm, my purpose in life, at least career-wise or at least like productivity-wise. That's what distracts me. Things that distract me are friendships and what's going on in people's lives. So that's clearly important to me. Also, if anybody's hurting and if anybody's kind of got a story of their life going where they're in pain or struggles, my heart goes out. my time will immediately be carved out to at least have some words of encouragement, show up for that person maybe a few days in a row with a message or like a how you been. Like looking in on people clearly is my call, partly because it's not on my to-do list. I don't write down, check in with a few people and see how they are. But when it's family, and I love you guys, if you're watching, I feel like a real jerk face, but I don't make that many calls just because I know myself. I'm going to talk for like an hour, and I don't always have an hour, and Lord knows you don't have an hour, do you? I don't think you do. So anyhow, that's just where I'm at today. These videos distract me. I enjoy them. I enjoy setting up the house, getting the lighting so that it like looks decent. I don't know dick about editing, but it's like grinding on the back of my mind that I would like to learn more about editing so that these are shorter and I can just get to the point and cut to the next thing. I'd like to learn a little bit more about how to underscore some music here and, create. I'm sure even just what I created now, I could probably easily edit down to like 45 seconds to 1 minute. And that's something that's like just pulling me. It's distracting me. I have other things I thought I wanted to do with my life, and yet here I am day after day, somewhat religiously for the past several months, posting these videos. So that's my making progress. That's me checking in with me and sharing that check-in with you. Whatever you have going on in your life, what are you being distracted by? And I don't mean like nonsense and bullshit coping mechanisms that are just keeping you occupied because you have a problem you're not addressing. That's a whole different kit and caboodle. But like, there are some people that have on their list of to-dos, make videos, and they're not making any. And it's not on my list, and I'm making them like a maniac. What's up with that? Okay, you guys, I love you. Take care. Please, do what you're distracted by. Keep on doing it. Write, paint, whatever the fuck. Do it. Right? Bye.